Welcome to the coffee club. We hoist our cups and then glug glug. A finer group of friends you will not meet. Coffee Club!
Well, Coffee Club on a Friday morning, the 2nd of June here from Hometown Family Radio. And wow, we've got a full room. We got a fantastic coffee today. Derek is here for 2 weeks in a row. I don't know.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Need to give a shout out to Haley, who her and her husband, they had a baby about 2 weeks ago. That's Haley's spot. Okay?
Yeah, and I'm just making sure that, it's not absent, that it's warm for her return.
So you coming back every week then? Is that like something?
Are you offering me a job?
She's got 3 weeks left.
There's gonna have like 3 jobs, but I'll take on 4. I prefer even numbers anyway. So
all right.
You'll get just as much money as you got last week. So
and great. So it's like my other 2 jobs.
And chances are there could be barbecue.
I'm in.
Right. So Derek's here. We got Jessica Bortner, Garrett Rippon, Gavin Harsh, Neil Goll, Danette Clevin, Justin West, and Jim Hall. Whew. And then Josh and I. Busy room today.
Hey,
yeah?
we love it.
Yeah. The majority of people here are for the Community Hospital Health Foundation Pro-Am, and Gavin's here to represent Bartley Days that's going on this weekend. So, man, it's going to be a lot of fun. And what a great time, huh?
Oh, it's always a good time. We got a lot of great events happen throughout the summertime, and in our hometown, the Bartley Young Guns, they do a great job. Real kid-friendly organization and a bunch of events that they got going on.
So before we get into all that, do want to give good props to our coffee sponsor today. Most of us in here are partaking in the coffee. Rootline Coffee. It's rootlinecoffeeco.com. 25% discount on their website if you go there and use the promo code SNOOZEBUSTERS. And, from week to week, we have some good coffees. This is one of the best ones we have had.
Yeah, we actually did a little bit of an interview with him that's on our Facebook page, too, that you can check out.
Yeah, 25% discount.
Super good.
Rootline Coffee Company Co.
He's an avid outdoorsman and hunter. Like, he loves hiking and hunting. And when we asked him what his hobby was outside of roasting coffee, he goes, well, I don't know if we can talk about it, but I'm a big hunter. And we're like, no.
It's Nebraska. You're fine.
Go for it,
So let's talk about the Pro-Am. Pro-Am weekend is here tonight. Start things off with
yes,
all the pros.
We're excited. It's our 34th year, and we're watching the weather, but we know our golfers won't melt. It's all good.
Right.
So we are thrilled to death. 34 years. Tonight's going to be our horse race. Starts at 4 o'clock. Garrett, do you want to share a little bit more about the horse race that we got going on?
No, absolutely. Super excited to have it. We've got 19 pros coming in tonight to play. Open to the public, so we invite everybody out. Call the clubhouse ahead of time if you want to try to get a cart. Otherwise, come out and follow along. It's always a great event. Get to watch some great golf. We've got quite a few local names playing as well, and a lot of returning names. We look forward to having a great time. We hope the weather holds.
I think this would be a perfect time for you to introduce Justin to us here.
Yeah.
Be good.
This year we've got Justin West, our current golf pro out at the Heritage Hills. So he'll be playing tonight, and we wish him the best as well.
Yeah, I'm excited to be a part of this community and join in over here at Heritage Hills. It's been a fantastic place so far. The course is in great condition. I'm really excited to play. We've got some good grounds crew out there that work their tails off for us, and I think they're going to have these greens tricky. The rough is hard, and I'm just excited to be a part of this event and get a play in it. So excited to see everybody that comes out, and look forward to meeting you all tonight. So,
for people that don't know, tell us a little bit about yourself, being the pro out here and taking care of the clubhouse and all that. So,
yeah. So I grew up small town Nebraska, graduated Ainsworth High School up north in the Sandhills, and spent the last few years out in Colorado Springs going to school for the PGA Golf Management Program, and was fortunate enough to take the position here as the head golf professional, and I've been here since January. And it's been a pretty big learning curve for me, trying to get everything wrapped around and kind of honing it in, and this will be kind of that first event that I finally step away, and we're gonna play. So we're gonna try and enjoy this weekend and have some fun. So
for you, Justin, favorite hole at Heritage Hills?
Oh man, favorite hole. Let's see.
It doesn't have to be one that you really like. I know that's weird to say.
Yeah, I think 12. 12, since I've been there, there's already been 2 hole-in-ones, and it seems like it's the hardest par 3, but for some reason, statistically, there's been a lot of hole-in-ones, so I'm excited to play 12, you know.
I'm in the canyon more than I care to like, you know. Oh, it'll start on the green.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, there's a big canyon to the right. You might want to avoid that.
Yeah.
Good kick to the right if you hit it left, though.
What a fantastic course. And, getting some of the extra moisture early in the year does really make a difference, too, for you guys. And I know that's very helpful.
Yeah. I've had a lot of people come up to me and say, I've never seen the course this green. And, it's hard for me. I don't have a gauge, not being here before, but I've played a lot of fantastic golf courses. One of my internships was at the Broadmoor out in Colorado Springs, which is a 5-star, 5-diamond resort. And, we don't have the near the crew that they have out there, but this course is every bit of a resort course, or every bit of a course that can have a dot on the map. You know what I mean? It's fantastic. It plays very, very well.
So, Jessica, 2 things here. One, just remind people this is for a lot of fun, but it is a fundraising event, and it is a major event that the Community Hospital Health Foundation does every year.
Correct. This is one of our 2 major events. We do the Pro-Am in the spring and then our Concert for Healthcare in the fall. And funds that we raise go to the mission of Community Hospital. And I tend to see the foundation as we kind of help fill the gaps when the hospital needs equipment, additional equipment, we help with that. If there's some patient assistance, we can help with that. Just a variety, whatever service lines aren't quite, being profitable for us, but we know our community needs. We help step in those situations. So the Pro-Am is, for 34 years, it's been a great way of supporting Community Hospital and Heritage Hills. It does take a community to put this on. It is a huge event. We're going to have 100+ people out playing, more than that coming in for the weekend. So it's that nice economic stimulator for our area. It just is, I don't know what I can add to that. We're going to have a great time.
It takes a lot of people to make this type of thing happen, and you brought a bunch of them in the room. Why don't you introduce some of the other folks that you brought in, and kind of how they're associated with the Pro-Am?
Well, we've got Jim Hall here. He is one of our board of directors here at the Health Foundation, and so Jim, if you want to say hi to everybody and your connection with the Pro-Am.
Good morning. I just told all these folks about half an hour ago I didn't know the sun was up at this time of day.
Hey, you used to.
I used to know that. Yes, I did. I forgot. As Jessica said, I'm the newest member of the Community Hospital Health Foundation, and I'm honored to be there. I've been a part of the Pro-Am since Fred Flintstone was on the committee with us for the horse race, and I remember when we renamed it in honor of RC. That was a kind of a glorious day. Our leader at that time was a guy with a whole bunch of stimulus, Max Broderson. We didn't have time to have any fun until the horse race was over. So, but we enjoyed that, and it's a great time. Come on out and watch it. These guys know how to play golf. It's kind of a novelty to be around guys that really know how to play golf.
It's something pretty special.
Yes, it is.
Jessica, you brought Danette with you too, and she was a late entry today because she didn't know if she was going to make it.
That's right. It was just like Danette has been doing the Pro-Am for now 23, 24.
This is my 23rd one I prepared for, but COVID knocked us off a year, so 22nd.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, he was counting on whatever. But I try not to do anything Pro-Am without Danette close.
Yeah.
It's evolved over the years. It's been pretty cool. Like Garrett said, we've had a bunch of the returning pros. People, it's amazing. Friday night's really fun and cool because it's just like old home week, and everybody comes home, and you get to see everybody for the first time again in forever, and it's just a really fun night. So,
and you brought Neil along with you too here for today. So
we've got Neil Gohl here again, one of our board members, and also a long-time Pro-Am committee member.
So tell us a little bit about your involvement with the Pro-Am.
Well, I think I've been on the Pro-Am committee ever since I joined the Hospital Foundation, and it's just one of the best tournaments of the year. If you ever never have played in it, I highly suggest you give it a shot. It's a really cool format. You get to play your own ball instead of your typical scramble, so it's a lot of fun. Play with the pros, get to see them hit the ball. It's something unique.
How about you? I'll ask this question to you too. What's your favorite hole at Heritage Hills?
Well, let's see. I would have to go with the number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. It's wide open. And
I got bad memories of number 2.
My favorite hole is hole 19.
Joshua.
Back at the clubhouse where they got liquor.
You would. Yeah. All right, Jessica, give us, I know you have a ton of sponsors, and it's always dangerous because there's so many people get behind it.
There are so many. We are going to be having an ad running in the Gazette today. It has a full list of it. I always say it takes a lot of community to support a great community hospital, and we have that here in McCook, and we so appreciate that. Our impact sponsor, of course, Community Hospital sets us up. They allow us to bring a big screen to the course and play some good music, and again, promote all of our sponsors and give that important course updates out to our players there. Presenting sponsors, MNB Bank, MNB Insurance, our horse race sponsor. Thank you to Garrett and his Edward Jones representatives. And platinum sponsors go to Go Light, Sampson Construction, and Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy. And one last list here I'll run through. Masters sponsors, Acres Equipment, Cedar Deli, Doug and Linda Frank, First Central Bank, GTA Insurance Group, Joe Townsley, Brad and Angie Hirschberger, Lifetime Eye Care, Pinnacle Bank, the Olson Group, Wagner Auto Group, Wallen Farms, and Ken Wellman. And the list just continues from there. So thank you to the community for supporting this weekend.
If your name wasn't listed, know that you're valued and loved and appreciated, and it does take everybody to make something like this happen. And it goes beyond just a weekend of golf. We'll talk about that later, but the foundation just really allows quality health care right here at home. And so we'll talk about that in a little bit. Switch gears just a little bit, talk with Gavin Harsh about Bartley Days, which is a festival happening this weekend in Bartley, Nebraska. So I wanted to catch from you just some of the happenings for this year.
Oh, it's going to be a great time, Jesse. We are really excited for Bartley Days. You couldn't ask for better weather. Nice 75 degrees, and don't have to worry about 100 and sweating.
Well, yeah, like last couple of years, it's been like literally triple digits.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So we're going to kick things off tonight on Friday. There at the community hall, we're going to have a bull fry for Relay for Life. So the proceeds are going to go for them. That's going to start at 6 o'clock, followed up by 4-point pitch at 7:30. So you don't want to miss that. Be sure you're in town starting tonight. Otherwise, Saturday, if you guys have never came to Bartley Days, you will want to come. We've got a long list of events and activities, age 2-year-olds all the way up to high school kids. There's so many things that you won't be bored. I can promise you that.
So say this, a lot of people are in town for the golf, but they brought family and friends with them if they need something to do while everybody's golfing. Bartley Days. There you go.
Hop on over, 20-minute drive.
Yep.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We got our usual kind of list of events. If you want to put something in the parade, we don't have any real pre-entries, like you need to mail us anything. We'll start pre-entries at 12:30 with the parade at 1:30. Prior to the parade, we will be having the volunteer fire department there in Bartley having lunch from 11 to 1. So we'll come in there, get some lunch, have the parade, and then that's the afternoon where we're going to kick everything off. We've got bounce houses for all kinds of kids. We're going to have bingo in the park provided by the Stockman's Bank. We're also going to have root beer floats by the school foundation, tug of war, water balloon toss, frozen t-shirt contests. There will just be a ton of activities for the kids. And then we're going to kind of move into a new gear of the evening festivities. We're going to have a couple food trucks down there at 5 o'clock. We got O'Day's, they're going to bring in their food truck. And then we got Piggly Wiggly's going to bring in their food truck. So we'll start food at 5 o'clock. We'll kick off the music at 6 with just the two of us. If you guys haven't heard them, be sure to pop in and listen to Darren and Geraldine Carr. Then the main feature for the night will start off at 9 o'clock. The Victory Underground. Great band. If you guys haven't heard, be sure to stop in. We'll have a beer garden there provided by amateurs. 9 o'clock to midnight will be the band. And big thank you to our sponsors as well. The Stockman's Bank right there in Bartley, the keynote sponsor for the band. And then we have some others, Breco Pest Control, Foster Sales and Walker Mowers, Hague Insurance, March Trucking, Midwest Equipment Auction, Norman Sharon Timmerman, and R&M Incorporated. So a lot of fun things on Saturday. But then we got one more thing for Sunday is sand volleyball. Yeah. So we're going to have that kicking off at 11 o'clock. So if you want to get a last-minute co-ed team together, be sure to let us know. We've got plenty of space for a couple more teams for a long afternoon of co-ed sand volleyball.
Thanks, Gavin. Appreciate it. And good luck this weekend. Hope everything turns out really nice for you.
Hey, it's going to be great. We do have some backup plans. Thank you to the school. They did allow us to use the old gym for the blow-ups and some of those other activities for the kids. So we do have a plan B if moisture does bring in. And so thank you to the school for their generous location.
Very cool. It is time for our weekend poll. We actually launched this early this morning. Josh, I don't know if you checked. Did you have any answers?
Okay. I haven't checked.
And this is one of those that I thought would be fun with a big group like this. And it goes like this. What is the best advice that you've ever received? Derek, we're going to let you start it off. What's the best advice that you ever received?
Mine's actually a quote, but it is, no one ever climbed the ladder of success with their hands in their pockets. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll be back. He's also the same guy that said, "Get down!
Yeah, get to the chopper."
Who else has got an answer for what's the best advice you've ever received?
Yeah, I got a lighthearted one.
Okay.
The best steaks, medium rare.
You're not wrong there.
That is so true.
No well dones in this group. Okay?
You almost, a lot of restaurants, you have to go and order it rare to get medium rare, though.
Sometimes you do, yeah.
Right? Yeah. A good vet should be able to bring it back. Garrett, how about you? What is the best advice you've ever received?
Yeah, I was going more in the line of what Derek was thinking of. It's more of a quote, but whether you believe you can or believe you can't, either way, you're right.
That's good. I like that.
Nice.
How about back row? Who's got the mic?
I do.
Neil's got it? Okay.
Yeah,
What's the best advice you've ever received?
Kind of put me on the spot this morning. I have to go back to my grandpa and what he told me. Never date a girl with large hands.
Sounded like some experience talking there, Grandpa.
Well, if you see who I married.
That's good. Justin, how about you? The best advice you've ever received?
I'm sorry is hard to say sometimes, but learn to say it.
It's good.
Also, Justin, can you give any golf advice?
Birdies are better than bogeys.
Yeah. Don't look at your hands or feet when you're playing a round of golf. That's my best advice. Just play.
There we go.
The standard, keep your head down.
I'm going to write that on my arm.
Tattoo it there. Jeanette, how about you? Best advice you've ever received?
I was going to go lighthearted as well. Don't use solar-powered flashlights after dark.
You laugh, but actually, my wife, she got a bunch of those for all the guys in our family as one of the stocking stuffer one year, and it was solar powered, and yeah, it's worthless because you don't. Well,
the kinetic ones, yeah,
those are better. Jim, what's the best advice you've ever received?
Well, I'm a science guy, so I'm thinking that maybe you need to charge that flashlight before you went out in the dark. It's a crazy thought, but I'm feeling bad for all the families that are out in the dark with their solar flashlights. I've tried to live most of my life with a very simple motto, and that's to be kind. Yeah. That's it today.
All right.
Mine, I can just hear my dad in my head all the time. It's just like, don't do things half-assed.
Yeah.
Which I had different verbiage. I'm pretty sure he had a different word in the end there. And then the other one was return things better than you've received them. So I was like, those are the two things that.
How about Josh? Probably a Grandpa Bud, I'm sure, right?
Well, can I say it?
I don't know. It's up to you.
All right, I'll say it. I don't care if I get in trouble. Grandpa Bud always told us, don't half-ass one thing, whole-ass one.
3. Okay.
If you don't quit, you never fail.
Yeah.
I like, well, I don't know exactly where I came across it, but I'm sure it was a quote somewhere or somebody said it to me. But it's what I finish the show with every day on the radio show.
Be good to people, they'll be good to you.
Yep, there you go. Now it's a lie, but be good to people, they'll be good to you. You can't control other people, so just be good.
Nice.
It's a great weekend poll here today. Our next topic for Coffee Club is aliens have come to Earth and want to speak to a single global ambassador. Who should it be? Now, when I put this together, immediately all kinds of names come to me that should not be the global ambassador. That was quick. So, who has an answer for aliens have come to Earth and want to speak to a single global
I got to share. I was just like, Charlie's a fellow Coffee Club member, so he was asking last night. I was like, what are the questions? What are the questions? And so I asked him, I told him that, and he was just like, Todd teasing. And I was like, oh, Charlie, that is hilarious. Yes, Todd teasing. Okay, but with that thought in mind, because I thought that was pretty ingenious, I'm going to go Pro-Am committee member, and I'm throwing Derry Olson out.
Wow.
Derry Olson, we're going to set her up. She'll take care of it.
She's fantastic.
Yep.
She's a lot of fun. She is she still working in the hospital? Is she retired?
She is retired, but
Okay.
still an active Pro-Am member, and
Nice.
she'll be out there this weekend. Absolutely.
I love it when people have retired, enjoy retirement, but still find ways to get involved. That's cool. That's very good. All right, who else has an answer for aliens have come to Earth and want to speak to a single global ambassador?
I got one.
Who should it be?
The 92-year-old Chinese lady taking the order on the phone. Because maybe they'll get so annoyed they'll just go back.
They'll leave.
See, I had a co-ambassador situation or thought process about this whole deal. Since you guys do terrestrial radio, I thought about extraterrestrial radio, and I thought you guys would be the best ambassadors for such a
Look at that. Pandering so
That's
awesome.
how I earned this.
Kissing up. I know.
Garrett, what do you think?
I have zero idea.
Okay. All right, Neil.
Oh, God. I'm the same way. My thought processes go to celebrities that we definitely should not allow them to speak with.
I thought maybe a Morgan Freeman. At least he'd sound intelligent,
Yeah.
sound relaxed, sound chill.
So not a Kardashian.
No. Anyway, that's a fun topic for Coffee Club.
Justin, you got one?
Oh, gosh. Greg Norman, he's really breaking up the whole golf industry right now.
Yeah.
We got to get him on the air with the extraterrestrials. So,
I love that. Danette? Don't have one? Jim? Nope. Okay. Next topic, do compliments have an expiration date? And I got an answer to this, but what do you think? If you give a compliment, does it have an explanation?
yeah, back in the day, I used to get these compliments. Your hair looks nice, and I'm afraid it does have an expiration date. So it just does.
So the idea behind this one is, yes, compliments do have an expiration date, especially for ladies. Let me put it this way. The comedian that I found this from, he said, as a guy, and this happened to me too. My wife told me once I had nice hands. She said that once. She never has to say that again. I always will think my wife thought that was a nice feature that I had, was nice hands. Meanwhile, if you say, hey, you're pretty, you're beautiful, or anything like that, that has to be repeated. That does...
I don't think it expires. I think there's renewal periods that you need to think
Oh.
Subscription renewals.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, but then you got to click bicycles, and one's got a little piece.
And you got to read the end user license agreement.
Yeah.
It's like the auto, your membership is about up. You need to renew, but it's always about up. It's never truly up, right?
It's fantastic.
Here's a picture of me when I was younger. Here's a picture of me when I was older.
I would say, like, in modern day, too, a lot of people give a compliment when they're ready to put you down. So, like, the expiration date
What kind
is
of friends do you have to?
it's the word but. Yeah. They'll be like, hey, that's a nice shirt. But.
Just catch up all of it.
That's the expiration.
To be honest, I'm going to go back to an earlier topic. Best advice I've ever given is never use the word but. You can always say.
I know.
However.
I was told,
Where's the
however, it's like
catchphrase
putting your
here?
pinky up. However.
You can say, Josh, you have a nice shirt. I love you. There we go.
And I can say 10 reasons all the same.
Hey, that's my life. We're up for the games here this morning. Got some fun games here on the radio. Breakfast bingo. Josh can explain it.
So the first answer is going to start with a B. Second answer, I, followed by NGO, spells out bingo.
Okay.
And sometimes it has stuff to do with breakfast, but most of the time it doesn't.
We'll start back row. So, Neil, he can start here. What's something military airplanes drop?
Bombs.
Yeah. Gavin, you're up. A feature on a refrigerator that's accessible from the outside.
An I. There's not a lot of I
Yeah.
words. Ice maker.
Ice
yeah.
maker, yes. Garrett, you're up. One of Major League Baseball's two leagues.
National.
Yeah, too easy. Jim, let's get him a mic. A prestigious music award.
What's the name of that award? That's what you're asking me, isn't it?
Does anybody know?
Grammy.
Grammy.
Okay, Danette, you're up. To discover the starting point in something is to discover its origin.
Nice.
Very good. Next game for us here this morning is Spy the Lie. I'll give you 3 stats. You tell me which one is the lie. More men than women sleep in the nude. The average lifespan of a Major League Baseball is 40 pitches, or Americans throw away about 2 billion razors a year. Which one's the lie?
I'm going to go the Razors.
What was the middle one?
Pitcher.
Baseball.
The average lifespan of a Major League Baseball is 40 pitches.
That one.
Okay.
I think it's less.
Or
I'm thinking 40 pitches, too. Because, you think about it, Josh, there's a Gillette razor has 5 blades in it.
How many people? Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to fill up. But it's saying one blade.
How many golf balls can you fit inside a school bus? Like, it's one of those things. It's all relative.
I watch zero baseball.
are we talking about
but
short bus?
A little bit.
I rode the short bus.
The little bits of baseball I have watched. Every time that ball hits the dirt,
Yeah.
that catcher is handing
Easy.
for a new. The ump is handing him a new ball and throwing it back to him.
Yeah.
I'm going baseballs.
Garrett's got it, yes.
Yeah, that's a good call.
What do you think the number is? How many pitches?
15.
4. Well, at the rate
I
you
have
go.
no idea.
What did you say? 4? Neil, did you say something?
I was going to say 6.
6? Okay, you're real close. 7 pitches.
Wow.
And something I did learn about Major League Baseballs, they weigh the ball 5 different times before it's used in the game.
Which is also crazy when they do that in Colorado because of altitude and all that stuff. They fly farther higher and everything like that. So it's interesting how they do that.
They don't do that
They
in
gonna talk
football.
to Tom Brady too.
Yeah, that's what they needed to do. They need to hire some major league pitcher ball weighers.
Let's see. We have one more. Let's see. We have one more Spy the Lie. The late Whitney Houston said she loved to wash dishes. Jimmy Carter was the first American president to be born in the hospital. Or before settling on Amazon.com, Jeff Bezos considered calling his site Relentless.com. One of those is a lie.
Jimmy Carter was the first president born in a hospital. You know that.
What was the first one again?
Late Whitney Houston said she loved to wash dishes.
I'm going to say that's the
That's
lie.
gotta be the lie.
You think?
Yeah. Who likes to wash dishes?
Whitney Houston.
No.
She said, "I will always love you." So has to be right.
Well, we'll tell you this. Before settling on Amazon.com, Jeff Bezos did consider calling his site Relentless.com. By the way, if you go to Relentless.com, redirects you to Amazon.
Huh.
Bought the trade and hate.
Yeah. And Josh is right. Jimmy Carter was the first American president to have been born in a hospital. The late Whitney Houston, she did love a chore, but it was vacuuming.
That's just about as bad.
I know.
No, dishes is worse.
Dishes is worse than
Dishes
vacuuming?
is worse, yeah.
If I were a single guy all by myself, I would have one dish, one fork,
1 cup, 2 cups.
1 cup, and still eat out all the time. So there's your games here this morning. One of the last ones we had for today was social responsibilities.
You gonna go more on that?
Yeah, does Later Gator, does it demand a response?
I'll chime in on that one. I would say definitely yes, as long if it's coming from anybody under the age of 12.
Yes. Yeah, terms and conditions.
So over 12 is like, you going to get looked at or what?
You might get a wave, you might get a, you're an idiot. But under 12, yeah, you got to play along.
It's kind of like if a 3-year-old hands you a phone, you got to answer it, right?
Is a silent stare considered a response?
Well, I suppose. Anybody got alternatives to Later Alligator? After Wild Crocodile.
Yeah, they got to go Buffalo. That's what I got.
Bye-bye, butterfly.
Oh, yeah.
Those two were on the list. Anybody else? I got a whole bunch of them, by the way. So, got to go Buffalo.
Wasn't it Okie Dokie Artichoke?
Yes, that was on the list. Good. What else? How about So Long King Kong?
So Long King Kong? Yeah.
That is a good one. I'm gonna
Take
steal that
Care,
one.
Polar Bear. So now you got to be more creative from now on.
I didn't even know this was a thing. I thought it was always After Wild Crocodile. I mean, I thought that was just the answer.
Gotta keep the gator theme, you know?
Right?
Yeah, right.
Grandma always said one that did a hug. Like it was like here's a hug.
Give a hug, Ladybug.
No, well, she would always say Junebug. But
I'm out the door, dinosaur.
Whereas the French say a bientôt. Just see you soon.
How about Toodaloo, Kangaroo?
That one's definitely the 12 and under.
don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Freestyling.
Be Sweet Parakeet. I'm out the door, dinosaur.
In a shake, garter snake.
Yeah, look.
you go.
That one wasn't on the list, so that's good. So now, if you get that this weekend, come up with something somewhat
My
creative.
wife just texted me, see you soon, you big baboon.
So she says to
Nice.
Neil
Was
every
that
morning.
adding content, or is she calling you a baboon? That's.
Barbarians.
By the way, do you know what a group of baboons is called? A Congress.
Now, is that a compliment or not? Yeah. Does it require a response, or does it expire?
I think we're ready for trivia this morning. Got a great trivia question. I think you'll like this one here today. What do the following actors have in common? And whoever gets this right actually gets their choice of rodeo tickets to the Nebraska Land Days, or concert tickets to Nebraska Land Days. Of course, they got Cody Johnson up there this year and Jason Aldean. So, but you have to raise your hand if you know the answer. Josh can't play. What do the following actors have in common? Josh Brolin, Martin Sheen, Harrison Ford, Michael Douglas, and Robin Williams. What do all the following actors have in common? Josh Brolin, Martin Sheen, Harrison Ford, Michael Douglas, and Robin Williams. Okay, Justin.
They're all males.
Yes. Looking for something a little more specific. It's about a type of role they've played.
Oh, I know.
Josh knows.
You want me to slip you a 20, Josh?
Yeah.
Pinocchio. Josh.
What? We said we couldn't do charades.
What do the following actors have in common? Josh Brolin, Martin Sheen, Harrison Ford, Michael Douglas, and Robin Williams.
They're a lot more famous than us.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Robin Williams played the movie he was in that he played this was Night at the Museum.
Oh, they will have been Teddy Roosevelt?
Okay.
Theodore Roosevelt.
And Harrison Ford played this in Air Force One. Neil, you got an answer?
So they've all played the roles of presidents.
Yes! Woo!
Nice.
So would you like rodeo tickets, Cody Johnson, or Jason Aldean?
My hint was liars.
It was
That's a tough one.
That was a long time.
You want your wife to decide?
Yeah, no kidding. How about Cody Johnson?
Cody Johnson it is. All right. So get him a set of tickets here.
It's right into Josh knowing everything about the presidents.
Right?
Yeah, right.
So they've all played President of the United States. So Josh Brolin was George W. Bush in W. Martin Sheen as Josiah or Jed Bartlett in The West Wing. Harrison Ford was James Marshall on Air Force One. Michael Douglas was Andrew Shepard in The American President. And then Robin Williams was Theodore Roosevelt in Night at the Museum. So
close.
Last bonus topic here for today, before we get to birthdays and anniversaries. Do you wash new clothes before you wear them?
I don't.
Depends on what they are. Shorts? No.
Yeah. Just pull the tags off and go. You're going to get one good use out of them before you wash it.
What do you say, Garrett?
No.
Never?
Nope.
No. Josh?
I'm a no. Like, and it really doesn't matter. Like, I'll get it and put it in the parking lot and take my shirt off and put it on.
You were one of those kids.
You've had to do that out of necessity, though.
Yeah.
I'll wear it out the door, you know? Like, I'm just going to wear this out.
Pull the tag off. I'm wearing it.
Exactly.
Danette, what say you?
Until about the last 3 months, I was totally do not wear it without washing it.
Yeah.
I don't know what changed in the last 3 months, but it's like, I'll just put it on now.
Yeah.
So I did take the tags off.
There's an assumption that it's presented for purchase clean, right?
Yes.
Now, has anyone ever went to the dressing room to try something on, and you try it on and it just like the drip fits, as the kids are saying nowadays, I think is what they're saying.
That's the thing? The
Yeah.
drip fits?
Swag is drippy, bro. And anyway, but you take your tags up to the counter and just say, just ring this up. I'm wearing this out.
I do that.
I've done that.
I do that.
Yep.
Especially Duluth. Buy a lot of Duluth jeans and pants and stuff. And I'll do that all the time.
I
Yeah.
also have great undergarments. I wonder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. I'm chilling over here.
So if you're who's had the awkward embarrassment if you don't wash them and you wear them that someone says, hey, you still got your tag
Still
on?
got the
Oh
tags.
my gosh. Yeah.
I had a lot of jeans like that.
Yeah.
Because it's always on the back of your pant leg.
Yeah, right.
So
That's how I roll in the
Cows
hood.
tell you that?
No, it was in high school. It was some good-looking girl, and she's like, "Hey, you got some tags on your jeans still."
And then she helps take it off, right?
Yeah, that's the story.
It's
The
not
rest-
bad.
Harvey, the rest of the story.
It's not bad if it's like still full price, but if you got like marked down clearance, then it.
They know where you're shopping.
Unless it's my wife, then she's like, "Oh, he got a deal."
Also, real quick on clothing, like, how come we don't know what ultimately like an inch is? Why is a size 36 pair of pants in one brand, a size 32 in another, and a size 48 in one?
You can't have this conversation with other guys because we normally can buy like your size and then just put it on. Women's clothes.
It can't be any better with the metric system, but I'm saying 38 is ultimate, right? Like that's 38 inches, 38 inches.
I haven't been 38 for a while now.
For almost 8 years.
It's infuriating to me, and I'm sorry I have to bring this up to the public, but like it's a national issue.
Like, I hate going shopping with Darcy because she's like, let's go get some shoes. And she's like, I wear a size 8 to 10 and a half. And I'm like, I just order a size 15 and it fits.
Yeah, right.
And it's the same thing with pants too. She's just like, well, I wear a 35 length. Well, some stores a 35 length is
High rise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway,
crazy.
Sorry about that. I had to get that out. I was really upset over here about that.
Oh, we just had that with some Pro-Am shirts. We got them in and we held them up, and they were supposed to be our sizes, and they were tiny. We're like, this isn't going to work. Let's try again.
Yeah.
True props to the shirts and stuff. I saw a preview of what they're supposed to look like this year,
Yep.
and they look really, really good.
Perfect.
So let's do birthdays and anniversaries, and we'll do a quick little recap this morning. If anybody's got birthdays or anniversaries they know of, somebody's celebrating a birthday here this weekend, today through the weekend. Let's wish them a happy birthday today. We do have one that was called in early this morning. Curtis Holsty of Liddell turns 69 years old tomorrow. So
I have one, and I know he doesn't listen to the radio show, but I'm going to share it on my Facebook afterwards. But I met this guy on Facebook a long time ago, and his name is Derek Sailors, and it's spelled exactly like it.
No way.
Actually, yes. And he was actually a collegiate, and I think he even played in the NBA for the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, which is how we kind of met. Yeah. So now every time it's his birthday or my birthday, we say, "Get a happy birthday, Derek Sailors," and it really trips a lot of people out because it looks like I'm saying happy birthday to myself and everything like that.
And it's not your birthday, so then people come up and tell you.
I know, it's great.
Happy birthday, I'm sure,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
So that's funny, but his birthday's today, so happy birthday, Derek Sailors.
Anybody else got some birthdays here today through the weekend?
I've got one for Riley Bortner. Her
Okay.
birthday is Sunday.
All right.
Happy birthday, Riley.
I've got one for my son, Clayton Goal. He's turning 10 this weekend on Sunday.
Say it with confidence, man. Say it with confidence.
I get confused sometimes.
I do too. My wife was asking me about, all the birthdays, the family, the kids, and everything. And I'm like, sweetheart, I need you. We'll just leave it at that. So.
We had one just called in.
Yeah.
They celebrated an anniversary. Was it yesterday for Jay and Jordan Johnson?
Yes.
Well, their oldest daughter has a birthday, Riesland.
Oh, Riesland, happy birthday. How old?
I think he said 9.
9? Okay.
Yeah, I think he said 9.
Danette, did she have a birthday?
Every year I get to say my grandma's birthday is June 4th.
Yes.
Bernelda Nelson in Bartley.
In Bartley. Age?
88, 89, somewhere in there.
She's close to 90.
Yeah. Does she live on the cool side of town with Josh, or?
Yeah, she does. Yeah. She's a block and a half away.
Yeah.
I may be able to throw a rock.
Don't throw rocks at Grandma.
You only get 7 pitches with that rock. You got to find a new one, Josh.
Neil, do you have another one?
Yeah, Kurt Mattson also has a birthday this weekend. I don't know how old he is, but
all right.
Make sure that you tell him happy birthday on Sunday.
John Byerly, he was a youth pastor here years ago, probably 8 years ago, somewhere in there. He lives in Wyoming now, but he's got a birthday today. Betty Kenner also with a birthday. Some of the weekend birthdays include Devin Reiners, Ben Skiles, and Mitchell Nelms. You got some birthdays, sir?
Yeah. Yesterday, my wife and I celebrated our 10-year anniversary as well. We're married the same day as the Johnsons. And
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Did you guys have it in town the same day too?
yeah, I would assume it was.
See, like that's when
crazy
that's
as it
when
is.
McCook gets shut down. Like
Yeah.
Darcy and I's wedding was the same day as another one of our friends' wedding, and there was everybody said downtown was just like crickets.
I'm going to give you the door.
Well, and then tomorrow is my youngest son, Crew. He'll turn 3 tomorrow.
Who else we got? Kaylin Barnett's got a birthday here this weekend, turning 18. Let's see. Emily Whipple. And my insurance got a birthday. Hey, isn't that cool?
Your insurance has a birthday?
Yeah.
Did you get another birthday?
Yeah, but we've already announced it.
Okay.
Riesland Johnson is, in fact, 9, according to that caller.
9 years old.
Also, my first phone call on this show. And
How'd that
I
go?
was a little bit nervous.
He's officially hired.
Talking to thousands on the air, but take
Have
a
you
phone
tried
call.
turning it off and turning it back on again?
So, normally it's Google calling.
Is that an alien? Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Dropping it in real quick.
We got to pick a birthday winner from somebody. We'll do it by vote. Anybody? We'll take nominations now for who should win all the fantastic prizes here
A
today.
donut from Sanert's, ice cream from the Scoop, sandwich from Jimmy John's, large pizza from the Rocket Inn, and Coca-Cola.
Okay, nominations commence. Who should win the birthday prizes? Not all at once.
Probably the winner every year.
Does she win every year?
Oh, God, she's got to be.
Right?
It's like nostalgia. It's always the one that's called in.
Well, if you call in, you have a better chance of winning.
You do.
That's how it works.
Riesland Johnson.
Okay, nominations will cease. All in favor, say aye.
Hi.
Aye. All opposed? Okay, everybody else that had a birthday was opposed, but I didn't hear them, so. Riesland, come by. The prizes are yours here from Hometown Family Radio's Coyote Country, and we'll hook you up. Happy birthday. Let's move on to the celebrity birthdays. This is competition, everybody against Josh, to tell us why these particular people are famous, and we'll see how we do. Marie Cheatham.
Actress.
Yeah, but why?
Days of Our Lives.
Like sands through the hourglass.
So are the days of our lives.
Who'd she play?
Marie, right?
Marie Horton, yeah.
Gosh.
Wow.
Thank God for Grandma Judy.
And how many times has she died?
Oh, probably 15 and came back.
More than Betty White. She was also in Beetlejuice, The Wedding Singer, Rumor Has It, so those are a few of her movie credits. Brittany O'Grady is 26 years old.
YouTube.
Singer.
Yeah, she was on a TV show called Star or something like that. Zachary Quinto is 45,
Nice Spock.
TV actor.
Stop. We
Also, what?
we don't use that language here.
Hey, dude, I'm not a Trekkie either, but I can still do the thing.
He was also on the television show Heroes, and yes, he was Spock.
Very evil on Heroes. I do remember my mom and I watched that show a lot.
Martha Washington,
First Lady.
yes, was a first lady, passed away in 1802. From the 1700s.
It's that president thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's the first one.
Wayne Brady.
Actor, comedian,
yeah.
singer,
What's the
TV show host.
of?
Whose line is it?
Whose
Line.
lines anyway? Let's make a deal.
Remember that Folgers deal that he did?
What?
No.
The
We don't-
coffee thing?
Okay,
don't talk
we
about
don't use
Folgers.
that language here.
I know we don't like Folgers. I know we don't like Folgers, but like you guys can make a little
Studio.
maybe make a little ditty about it or something. I don't know.
He also played Aaron Burr in the Chicago production of Hamilton. He is now 50 years old, but probably one of the greatest entertainers from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Great show.
Is that the best part of waking up?
Is not Folgers in your cup.
That's the one, though?
Yeah.
When he sang it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Justin Long.
Funny guy.
Yeah, he's the Apple guy.
Does-
He's the Dell versus Apple guy.
He's-
like Apple versus PC guy.
Does he not look like Ross Geller?
No.
Jesse Waters?
No.
They're all the same people. They are. I know nobody can see this.
They can't. No. He does,
Does he not? Can you see it?
Yeah,
No.
I can see it. Yeah.
No.
I look at his face and I can hear him yell, pivot!
No.
Okay, maybe just me. Amber Marshall.
Model.
She's a TV actress, 34 years old. Sergio Aguero.
Baseball.
Soccer.
Dang it.
Soccer.
I don't remember which team, but I remember hearing that name during the World Cup.
Wentworth Miller.
Actor.
Yeah.
He was on that silly show.
It was on Prison Break.
Yeah, that one.
Legends of Tomorrow. He was also in The Flash. Also wrote the screenplay for the film Stoker. So those are all smart guy. I think that's it for famous. We got a bunch of TikTok people, but
Safe to say we won that one.
yeah.
Chances are.
Anderson Cooper,
Journalist.
Host.
we can use that liberally. Al Harford, basketball player.
Sure.
George V
King.
was king. We'll check one more here. Angelina Jolie has a.
Actress.
Who is that? Gosh, that name sounds
Raider.
familiar.
Yeah, can you name any other?
Taking Lives.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mr. and Mrs.
Salt.
Smith. Yes, that movie.
Salt.
is a real good one. Oh, Wanted. She's the one that spun the bowl.
She's in Wanted.
Yeah.
I've always wanted dual
Fast
pistols.
and Furious. Gone in 60 Seconds.
That is our weekend birthdays here from Hometown Family Radio's Coyote Country. It is time to wrap things up for Coffee Club on a Friday morning, June 2nd. Take a quick visit with Gavin here. So, activities for Bartley Days. If folks want to find out about all the lists and things, can they find that online anywhere?
Yep, they can go to Facebook and Bartley Young Guns, or they can give me a call, 308-340-7178. We'd be happy to answer any questions.
And you guys are always looking for more help, too. If somebody wants to get involved and be a part of it, there's ways to do that, too.
Yeah, just give us a call or message us, and we can see what we can do to get you involved. And yeah, anything last minute, we're happy to have you.
Yeah. And in the last few moments, the sun just popped out. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day here. Pro-Am this weekend here in McCook.
Yes, horse race tonight. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Justin, but the golf carts tonight is a first come, first serve deal. So don't worry about calling out there and trying to reserve everything. Just get out early. When you come out early, Garrett will also be set up with a bunch of his partners out there, and they'll be taking bids. So you can come out and bid on your golfer, get your golf cart, get a beverage from the clubhouse. And gosh, the horse race is fun to just follow these guys around through the, you know, it's that one time that it's kind of neat to watch, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 carts all out there just kind of following people.
The picture last year, I don't know, I think you guys posted it up or somebody posted it up. But that picture on 12 with like 120 carts.
Yeah,
and then it's just,
I think it was like 532 or something around there.
my
Yeah,
God.
I know.
It was, it's like, it's the most magical moment in McCook, like all year, for me anyway. So.
Greenskeepers have to go and have a drink somewhere because they can't watch it happen.
You know, and speaking to that, I
Yes,
think
please.
Chris and Clint
Huge
and
kudos.
Justin, but I mean the whole staff out there, the rain that we got last week to weekend, and what those guys, the hours they put in this week to make the course playable and the way it is, I mean, it goes without, you can't say enough good things about what they've done
Yes.
and how hard they're working. They take it very seriously. It's kind of a pride thing for them as well to showcase the course.
Yeah.
They do an awesome job, and I just can't thank them enough.
You know, the course itself becomes its own ambassador for our community.
Absolutely.
It does. And, you know, I know. How cool is it that you don't have to tell people to be on your best behavior because we got visitors in town this weekend, right?
Right. And what's another neat thing about the Pro-Am is just our return rates. You know, we have, Danette kind of hit on it earlier. It's just like everybody's kind of hugging, like, you know, it's a big family reunion because we've had a lot of the same teams, a lot of the same pros just year after year after year. And this year we've even got pros bringing teams out and bringing family members. And so it's really been neat in that regard. So I did also want to give a shout out to Cedar Deli. They're going to be doing our banquet tomorrow night. And I wanted to also just let the community know that Cedar will be closed to the community tomorrow night. So we apologize about that, but appreciate Bill and his team hosting us for that event tomorrow. So
Okay. Folks like to learn more about the Community Hospital Health Foundation. Probably the best place is the
Call us at the
website or call. Right?
Danette and I would both enjoy chatting with you. 308-344-7222. You can also go online, www.chmccook.org/foundation.
I got two things.
Yes.
If you're playing this weekend and you find a Coyote Country ball, bring it back to me.
It's ours.
And also the Callaway Lucky Green soccer ball.
Yeah.
Bring that back to me.
That's yours too?
Yeah, there should be 3 of them on hole 12.
In the canyon.
And I know there's like at least 2 coyotes on hole 3. Or on hole 1.
There used to be a coyote on hole 2, but that one was retrieved. Inside joke. But last shout out today is for RootlineCoffeeCo.com. And we're going to give some away on our Facebook page if you haven't been there yet. Fantastic coffee. Their dark blend, by far our favorite.
We have 4 to give away because we still have one that needs picked up.
Okay, 4 to give away.
Yep.
So all you have to do is type Rootline in the Coyote page of our Facebook. We'll give away 3 of them there. One of them we'll give away on air, 345-5598. Call us now, and we will give you, this is like a, $15, $16 bag of coffee, but it's good.
They're great.
Yeah.
It's roasted in the United States. He actually owns the farm in Nicaragua. And he does everything from decaf. So if you're somebody that can't have caffeine, but you still want to enjoy a good cup of coffee, he has that. And then the light roast we had that this morning. It's pretty good. So far, my favorite is the actual just dark blend.
Yeah, it's good.
And unfortunately, that's not available.
Save 25% on their websites now if you use the promo code SNOOZEBUSTERS.
I love the tagline at the end of it. It just says guaranteed because we own the farm.
I have to know, have you guys tried the Cappy Luwak coffee? The civet poop?
Yeah, we have not. We've always wanted somebody to sponsor that.
Yeah.
Because it's $100.
It's pricey.
Yeah.
I've never
Somebody
tried it either.
sponsors it,
Just
we'll
curious
try it.
if you-
Somebody sponsors the cat poop coffee. We'll try it.
Get the GoFundMe. Be good. That is Coffee Club on Friday, June 2nd, 2023. Happy